All right, so I found this clip, and I sent to you a while ago, but I think it's a perfect time to talk about it, right?
Why not?
All right, let's talk about it. Hold on, let me see. You ready? You got the.
The audio's on.
There's
You
a
can hear
stat
that.
on Facebook, and basically it says men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird, because what exactly is there for men to be obsessed with in today's world? Women have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like y'all sense of entitlement is out of control. Y'all expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing y'all bodies half dressed, half exposed 24/7, out smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. And it's like y'all get that confused. Oh, well, men like that. No, men will fuck that. But men are not wiping that and they're not cupping that. And I think y'all are starting to realize that. And then the first thing y'all want to say is, oh, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free pussy, free looks, and free everything they ain't got to work for, why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact. Men love women that are exclusive.
Damn,
Women
she's
that
still
are put
going?
up. There's a stat on Facebook.
Going hard.
And basically it
She's
says
done.
men are not obsessed with women
Okay.
like they
Jesus
used to.
Christ!
She went hard.
Shout out to her. God, dog.
She was roasting.
Hey. It kind of goes along the conversation that I had with the girls on their pod.
Oh yeah, what was the conversation?
When I was saying men categorize women as,
Oh yeah, that's not a thought. That's a thing.
she kind of just explained it.
To a level, to an extent, yeah.
She said, "You getting all this, you're doing all this for attention, and men, they will."
But like let's be real.
Well, what do you feel about this? Let's now what I'm talking about. What do you feel about this part?
I don't disagree with what she's saying.
Uh-oh, here we go.
What?
You about to put your liberal cap on.
Yeah, my liberal hat be on all the time. I don't disagree with what she's saying. I think in a lot of ways it's very valid, and even more so, it's like the type of men that these women want. Right? They're not gonna get the type of man they want if that's what they doing. But I categorize women regardless. I mean, I have preferences, right? So it's like I put people I see into buckets based on my preferences, and that's how I move.
I think her yeah, I'm with you on that. But I think her overall point was women give everything away for free and leave nothing to desire, and that's why men don't want or have the need to chase you.
Yeah.
Because it goes back to the Charleston White video we just did.
Yeah. Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
and no.
Because if you putting it out, where's the excite? I remember when the first time you got some. Like, you know, the first time you got some, it was the excitement behind it. It was, this is what I'm about to get into. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it wasn't a bunch of nude pictures or like Instagram for girls. Like it was dressed. There was a little sex appeal to it, but it gave you something to leave for your imagination. Nowadays, you can go to the club and see a girl literally her ass out. And it leaves nothing. It leaves
nothing to the imagination.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I get that.
Yeah, I imagine I'm trying to poke, but at the same time, that's pretty much it. Like I don't imagine what she like. I don't imagine what she doing on her day-to-day basis. I don't fantasize about the person. I'm just looking at ass now.
Yeah, I guess I get that. I'm a little different in some ways about that.
How so?
I'd be like, oh,
crack it right now.
You look like it. What is that buzzing? There we go.
Nigga, just go.
I'm a little different in the sense of like I don't really care if you do all that. it depends on like if you gonna do all that, you gotta be bringing something to the table as well, like some type of
do all what?
Everything she's talking about in the video. If you doing all that,
I'm pretty sure you're not looking at her for her fucking what she thinks about the presidential election. Let's be real, Oscar.
Yeah, maybe not initially, but like I've had.
Okay.
Because
I know you. If you feel like that, if you don't feel like that initially, it's not going to change.
I don't know if I agree with that.
We have friends who you will never be friends with.
You have friends? You have friends I'll never be friends with?
I have friends that you will never be friends
I'll
with.
be acquaintances with them.
Because of what?
I mean, what they have to bring to the table. Nothing, in my eyes. But it's not. And so when I say nothing, when I say nothing, I mean that in the. What?
My point is.
What's your point?
My point is we've been around people that you find attractive who are intelligent, but you still highlight their attraction and not their intelligence.
Well, if they won't talk to me for me to discover
because you're highlighting their physical attributes and not their intellect.
How can I highlight their intellect if they don't talk and say words and communicate with me when I'm around them?
Because you focus on the physical and not. If you ask them a question about something that makes some sense, they might answer it.
If I ask them, "Hey, do you not like me looking at you that way?" and they aren't intelligent enough to say no, I don't agree.
That's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Because you talking about, well, she could dress like this and be intellectual and but I've seen you as a man and me as a man, if we look at you for a certain thing, we're not fucking worried about how many books you can read a month. Like we don't care. Like let's be honest. Like we've been around women and we be like, we know they're intelligent, but nigga, we be huh?
Like look at that.
Every time they walk in, you say something about their physical appearance. And you want to talk about some fucking intellect? What?
No, well, so here's the thing, though.
You don't even like girls that's intellectual. What's your smart ass?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, my bad. You do like them. Them the ones that you actually like
and date.
Right. My point. Thank you for proving my point.
I did not prove your point.
You did.
I did not prove your point because the folks that if I'm thinking you talking about who I'm thinking you talking about. If I'm thinking you talking about who I'm thinking you talking about, I do like them my voice got all high and stuff.
That's how I know you lying. You know a nigga lying when his voice get high.
Right.
I do.
No, for real. I respect them as intellectual beings.
There's always a respect level.
I respect them as intellectual people, and I probably wouldn't deal with them as much as I do if I didn't respect their intelligence. I'm just being real.
But
there's a but.
Right.
If the ass is gonna be out,
that's my point.
I'm gonna look.
That's my point. That's the point I think she's trying to make.
Yeah, that's definitely the point she's trying to make.
If you gonna present yourself a certain way, then you can't be upset when people look at you and want that from you. Like you can have a PhD all fucking day long, but if we in the club
and your nipples is out,
your nipples is out, or your ass is out, I don't give a fuck how many PhDs you got. I just want to know if you gonna PH this D in your mouth.
I was thinking about how I could flip PhD as well.
Man, like what are we talking about? Like, let's be real. Nobody in the club is going, "Hey, girl, I seen you at the bar, and I just want to say, you look like you are a very intelligent young woman. How many PhDs you got?" Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your PhD or your bachelor or your AA. None of that.
Or your high school.
Or your esthetician degree. I don't fuck about none of that in the club. Like, let's be real. And then you dress like how you dress in the club at every other event. In some way, shape, or form, you being sexual.
All the time.
It's like, dog, like, of course, after a while, we just going to start looking at you like what you present.
Yes.
Nigga, if I dress, and I used this last time, if I dress like a blood every goddamn day, people gonna think I'm a blood. Like it's the blood's gonna think I'm a blood. Like what are we talking about?
Yeah, I mean, perception is reality.
Yeah. No matter how much you feel like it's not. And I hate when people use that. I feel I should do. I feel. We don't give a fuck about your feelings. Honestly, the world don't give a fuck about your feelings.
I feel your feelings.
Like at all. So yeah, Oscar, I think you was capping on this motherfucker.
Was I capping though?
You was capping. You was capping.
I wasn't capping. I might be trying to protect my reputation. I don't think I was capping.
I think you was capping. You was capping. You don't be looking at. You don't look at. I'm with you though. I don't be in the club. We don't fuck the club. We don't be out looking for intelligence.
Nah. Nah.
But we don't be out looking for intelligence because what's out there, like she said, is given for free.
Well, I don't look for intelligence, but that's what keeps me around.
Okay.
Like
I'm with that.
That's what keeps me around. Like the ass out or nipples out or all your skin out and everything, that will attract me.
But it ain't gonna keep me. And ladies, if a man tell you that's gonna keep him, he's a whole face fucking lie.
Several reasons.
I'll tell you right now, most of the niggas that's in love, they baby mama is the exact, or the love of their life is the exact opposite of
what you do.
What we talking about?
Yeah,
those type of women. Things the exact opposite.
Yeah.
And if they is, they stuck and they want to get out for real. They in hell.
Yeah, yeah. Cause like sometimes like I look at certain types of women, I'm like, that would be nice for a day or two.
Maybe a week.
Even a week, but what's left after?
I can see the headache coming right after the.
Yeah, it's like what's left after? Like what's left after? Are we really connecting?
I can see the maintenance coming, the complaining coming. I can see all like as you get older, you just can see through all that
like a mile away.
And I'm not saying ladies don't keep up with yourself and don't be beautiful and don't step out, but there's a way to do it, and there's a way to keep a man's attention for real. For the instant gratification ain't it for this in this situation. Go for the long run.
Yeah, play the long game.
We don't want no microwave hole. We want a bitch on the stove or in the oven that you got to cook for the. You know what I'm saying? You got to put on the 350 or the 400, and you know what I'm saying? You got
to preheat the oven.
Preheat the oven for that. We don't want to just pop it in the microwave and get in 2-minute thing.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes we want that sometimes. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say after that. Sha.
I don't even know what that meant.
Sha.
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 Sha.